Today we start our new unit, which is on time. So first of all, we need to look at some of the units of time. The standard unit of time is seconds, which we can shorten to the letter S. So S for seconds. 1 minute. Now, minute can be shortened to MIN. It cannot be shortened to just an M because that would then look like meters. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. 1 hour, or H, is equal to 60 minutes. 1 day is 24 hours. 1 week is 7 days. 2 weeks is 14 days, also known as a fortnight. 4 weeks is approximately 1 month. It's not exactly 1 month. 4 weeks would be 28 days, and only February has 28 days. Every other month of the year would be slightly over 4 weeks. 1 year is 52 weeks. It's also 12 months, or 365 days. 366 if it was a leap year, but we are just going to be using 365. So it is possible to make a little diagram to convert between these units. So that would look something like this. So we will put seconds, minutes, hours, days, and years. We can't really put months in there because each month has a different number of days. So let's just convert these ones. So we put arrows pointing to the right, going across the top, and going to the left on the way back. So as we know, every minute has 60 seconds, so we would divide by 60 to go from seconds to minutes. We would divide by 60 again to go from minutes to hours. There's 24 hours in a day, so divide by 24, and there's 365 days in a year. And going the other direction, you would be timesing. Timesing by 24, timesing by 60, and timesing by 60 again. Okay, so that diagram will be useful for helping you to convert units of time. All right, there are 2 methods for telling the time. We use AM or PM to describe 12-hour time. 12-hour time. And there is also what is known as 24-hour time, which describes the hours and minutes after midnight. So, for example, we could have the time 3:30 a.m. Now the a.m. tells you that's in 12-hour time. If I wanted to convert that into 24-hour time, because it's a.m., because it's in the morning, all I do is I put a 0 in front of the 3. I don't do any dots, and then I do the next 3 and 0. So 0330 would be that time in 24-hour time. There should always be 4 digits in 24-hour time, which is why I need that extra 0 at the front. Okay, so that's for AM time. If I want to do 3:30 but PM, what I need to do, if it's PM, is I need to add 12 to the hours, the number of hours. So 3 plus 12 makes 15, so it becomes 15, don't change the minutes, 15:30 in 24-hour time. Okay, so here's some examples. Convert these times to the units shown in the brackets. So I want to convert 3 days into minutes. So let's just zoom out a bit so we can see our diagram. So 3 days, if I want to go from days to minutes, so see the days here, I would have to times by 24 to get to hours, and then times by 60 to get to minutes. So 3 days I times by 24 to go to hours, times by 60 to go to minutes. Please make sure that you show you're working out. So on the calculator, you can times these together. 3 times 24 times 60 is 4,320. And that is in minutes. So there are 4,320 minutes in 3 days. Part B, I want to convert 30 months into years. Now, months isn't on my diagram because days don't convert to months nicely, but we do know that there is 12 months in a year. So if I want to convert 30 months into years, I would need to divide, okay, because I'm changing into a bigger unit. So 30 divided by 12 on the calculator gives 2.5 years. Okay, question 2. Write these times using the system given in brackets. So it's 4:30 p.m. and we want to convert that into 24-hour time. Because it is p.m., we know that we need to add 12. Let me write that a little bit neater. So I want to add 12 to that, the hours that are at the front there. That's because it's in the afternoon. So there's 12 hours in the morning that have gone by. So 4 plus 12 makes 16. And the minutes don't change. So 16:30 would be 24-hour time. In part B, I'm given 24-hour time. It's 1945, which is a time, not a year. 1945. And we want to convert that into AM or PM, which is 12-hour time. So because the first two numbers, so 19, because that's larger than 12, it means that we're in the afternoon. We're going to be in PM. So for this one, I'm actually going to have to subtract 12 off that 19. 19 take away 12 is 7. Again, don't change the minutes, but I do need to put the dot back in. So 7:45, and because I had to subtract that 12, we know we're in the afternoon, so it's PM. Okay, question 3. Convert the following to hours, minutes, and seconds. So first of all, it says to do it mentally. We're going to do this without a calculator here. So we don't want to have 4 1/3 hours. We don't want to have a fraction in there. We want whole numbers. So we know we have 4 hours. That's a whole number. But the third, what is a third of an hour in minutes? Okay, that is the question. 1/3 of an hour. Now we know that there is 60 minutes in an hour. So if I do 60 divided by 3, because I want a third, that means that makes 20 minutes. Okay, so that means that converting that into hours and minutes will give me 4 hours and 20 minutes, and there was nothing left over to go into seconds. So exactly 4 hours and 20 minutes. Question B says to use a calculator to convert 6.42 hours, again into hours, minutes, and seconds. So I'm going to be introducing you to what I call the bubble button. So it looks a bit like this. It has a circle at the front, then it has 2 little comma looking things together, and then another one by itself. Now that's drawn very largely. Okay, so that's the button that we need to use. So here on the calculator, the bubble button, if you can see where my little cursor is wiggling, there it is. So we need to put in 6.42. That was our number, 6.42. You have to press the equals button. Okay, and then all you have to do is push that bubble button and it converts it into hours, minutes, and seconds. So it is 6 hours, 25 minutes, and 12 seconds. Each of those little sections is broken up for you. So 6.42 is equal to, using the calculator, 6 hours. So next number, 25 minutes and 12 seconds. Okay, you could also use it to check the first question that we did. So we could type in, with our mixed numeral button, 4 and 1/3. Okay, remember you have to press equals, but then you press the bubble button, and there's my 4 hours, 20 minutes, no seconds. All right, that's it.